In a peaceful meadow surrounded by tall trees and colorful wildflowers lived a little rabbit named Rosie. Rosie was a curious, playful bunny with soft brown fur and big, bright eyes. She loved hopping around with her friends, but what she loved most was exploring new places. One sunny morning, while Rosie was nibbling on some clover, she overheard two older rabbits talking about a mysterious garden hidden deep in the forest. "It's said to be full of the juiciest carrots and the biggest cabbages," one of them whispered. Rosie's ears perked up. A secret garden? She had to find it. As soon as the older rabbits hopped away, Rosie made up her mind. She would set out on an adventure to find the secret garden. It can't be that far, she thought, her heart pounding with excitement. Rosie the rabbit hopped past the meadow, through the tall grasses, and into the forest. The trees grew thicker, and the sunlight began to fade as she ventured deeper. She heard the rustling of leaves and the chirping of birds, but she didn't feel scared. Instead, her nose twitched with excitement. After a while, Rosie came across a narrow path she had never seen before. It wound through the trees like a ribbon, and something about it felt magical. "This must be the way to the secret garden," Rosie thought, hopping eagerly along the path. Suddenly, she came upon a tall wooden gate covered in ivy. Her heart raced. Could this be it? With a gentle nudge, she pushed the gate open and gasped in amazement. Before her lay the most beautiful garden she had ever seen. Rows of bright orange carrots, green lettuce, and giant cabbages filled the space. Colorful flowers lined the paths, and butterflies fluttered lazily in the air. The garden glowed in the soft sunlight, and Rosie the rabbit couldn't believe her eyes. She had found the secret garden. With a little hop and a skip, Rosie ran toward the rows of carrots. "I'll just nibble on one," she thought. But just as she was about to take a bite, she heard a gentle voice. "Who's nibbling on my vegetables?" the voice asked. Rosie spun around to see an old rabbit with silver fur and a kind smile. He wore a small green vest and carried a watering can. "I'm sorry," Rosie said quickly. "I didn't mean to intrude. I just wanted to see if the garden was real." The old rabbit chuckled. "No need to apologize, little one. I'm Mr. Thistle, the keeper of this garden. Not many find it, but I'm glad you did." The rabbit Rosie's eyes sparkled with wonder. "It's the most beautiful place I've ever seen," Mr. Thistle smiled. "It is, isn't it? This garden is special, and it needs someone to help take care of it. How would you like to come back and help me tend to it?" Rosie's heart leapt with joy. "I'd love that." From that day on, Rosie visited Mr. Thistle's garden every day. She helped water the plants, pull weeds, and of course, nibble on the delicious carrots. Rosie had found more than just a secret garden. She had found a place where her adventurous spirit could grow.